Following the two receiving an estimated £18 million, the CEO of Spotify has disclosed the real reason behind the cancellation of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's podcast contract. Chief Executive Daniel Ek of the massive streaming service shared his thoughts. After a mutual agreement between Archwell Audio and the streaming behemoth giant, Meghan's multi-million-pound Spotify contract was terminated in June. According to people with knowledge of the multi-million-pound contract, which the couple signed in 2020, it was cancelled because they didn't create enough material to justify the entire payment. We thought new innovation was needed here. We thought we could come in and offer a great experience that both makes consumers very happy and allows new creators new avenues, Spotify CEO Ek told the BBC, adding more context to the company's decision not to extend Harry and Meghan's contract. He went on, saying that in reality, not all of it has worked and that we will learn from those experiences before moving forward and wishing everyone we choose not to renew the best of luck in the future. However, Spotify never trusted any of their podcast performance statistics, always telling investors and consumers that Archetypes was a success. In an interview with the BBC's Zoe Kleinman, Eric was asked if the 12 podcasts that the Sussexes had released over the course of 2.5 years were worth £18 million. She noted that his response had been extremely tactful. It's worth noting that Daniel Ek, the CEO of Spotify, rarely gives interviews and said that the Harkle deal was one of many unprofitable mistakes. According to a source, Spotify didn't pay them in full because, 1, the $12 million was spread over THR. According to estimates, Meghan may have earned between $1 and $2 million after production and promotion expenses. Considering that they most likely owe debt or are very near to it, it is likely accurate that they did not make the huge profits they claim to have from their books. Meghan disclosed that she had inked the podcast agreement in December 2020, after the duo's exit from the firm. However, there was conjecture that they had either inked or initiated these agreements during their time with the royal family. Had things gone differently, they never did the Oprah interview, and their reputations would have been completely altered. At the time, it would have been unheard of to have such royal access. The archetypal series wasn't released until August 2022 after a further 18 months of waiting. When Meghan said that she had to save her infant Archie from a fire when the two were on a royal tour of Africa, the episode caused controversy. Also, Meghan disclosed to the audience that she had left an 800-episode position as a suitcase model on an American game show. When it was announced that Harry and Meghan's podcast would not be renewed, she sensed an objective struggle coming on. Deal or no deal. The pair, according to Spotify chief Bill Simmons, are effing grifters, an Americanism for con artists. Notwithstanding the Spotify podcast's cancellation in June, it was revealed that Harry hoped to interview Mark Zuckerberg, Donald Trump, Pope Francis, Vladimir Putin, and others about their upbringing and childhood traumas. Applications filed with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, showed that, despite the Spotify arrangement having previously been cancelled, Archwell had resurrected their trademark application for the Archetypes podcast name. Following a failed 17-month struggle to get the title protected, an application to trademark the podcast was withdrawn, and late last month, it was announced that Meghan had finally given in to her ambitions of doing so.